What's up guys, Jedi here. Welcome to the video. Today we're going to be going over something for all you people that have never competed before. We're covering 4 reasons why you guys should compete in a jiu-jitsu tournament. If you guys are ready, let's go ahead and get right into it. If you guys are new to the channel, I welcome you. My name is Jedi. I've been doing jiu-jitsu for over 6 years now, and I've competed in over 50 tournaments. And I give practical advice that you guys can use the next time you're on the mats. Now, obviously, with this nationwide quarantine we have going on, all of the tournaments that were scheduled for around this time have been canceled, sadly. I was actually supposed to compete in Pan Am's out in California, but they canceled it 8 days before I would have been competing. But that's okay because this thing's gonna pass before long, and when that happens, tournaments are gonna start operating business as usual, which would be a great time to do your first tournament.
Hey, pick up that. There you go.
All right, now the first reason that you should compete is because it will expose you to the holes in your game. Now, if you're going to class a couple times a week, you're doing the technique that your coach is going over, you're even getting in some live training after class, that's great. That's gonna help you get your timing down. It's gonna solidify what you're already doing. However, if you compete in a tournament, then you are gonna get exposed to the weaknesses in your game that you can, for the most part, avoid during regular training. Not every class that you go to is gonna be a competition style class where everybody's going 110%. And for that reason, it's easy to miss some of the holes and some of the weaknesses that you have in your game, but it's only by being exposed to these weaknesses that you actually can get an idea of what the next steps you need to be taking to get to that next level in your jiu-jitsu are gonna be. And this is a great reason to do a tournament. It's gonna give you a clear roadmap of what you need to be working on the next time you're at class. And in fact, when I was getting ready for the first tournament that I did, I had been hitting a lot of takedowns in practice leading up to that. So I thought I was just gonna go out there, get a quick takedown, pass their guard, and get a quick submission. That didn't happen. I actually didn't score a single takedown on competition day. And because I had this experience where I thought takedowns were gonna come super easily to me, and they didn't, I didn't hit a single takedown. That next week, I was in class and I was working on all the small details with my takedowns that I had kind of been avoiding. And this is one of the reasons why in my 4 fights, I've won every single one of them. I won a belt, defended it, and I've only been hit 4 times in my 4 fights combined.
Even matchup, it seems like, athletically.
Absolutely. Now there's that sweep again, that little open guard single leg dump that he does so well. Second time he's hit it.
Now the second thing that competing can do for you is it can give you a purpose and something to look forward to. Now we all get caught in a rut from time to time where we forget what it's like to have something that you're excited to do. And this is a great thing that preparing for a tournament can add to your life, a source of motivation to wake up in the morning and be excited about what you've got going on, what you're preparing for. I remember whenever I first started competing, I was training 5 times a week, and I loved every second of it because I knew why I was putting in all that work. I was excited for the tournaments I had coming up. I was working towards something. Now, if you're caught in a rut where you're kind of doing the same thing day in, day out, and you haven't really changed what you've been doing in the past year or so, doing a tournament can be a great thing to break you out of that cycle. It can be the first thing that makes you start doing the things that you know you want to, but you just haven't got around to doing. Maybe that's applying for the job that you've always wanted to, or that could be making time to travel to that one place out of the country that you've always wanted to go to. Competing can be the thing that makes you start living the life that you want to live. And the next benefit that you'll get out of competing is that it's gonna challenge you to grow as a person. Now, there's a lot of things that go into a tournament before you even step on the mats. There's sharpening your technique, coming up with the right strategy, there's getting your weight down, getting your conditioning up. Not to mention when you actually get on the mats, there's having a good warm-up and even showing up mentally. And to do all these things, you're gonna need a lot of focus, a lot of willpower, and you're gonna have to develop these traits. But once you develop these traits, you're going to be able to apply them to all the little problems that you encounter in day-to-day life. This could be something like filing your taxes, finding an apartment that's right for you, or even moving to a new city completely to take the next step with your career. The challenges that you'll have to face and overcome when you compete are going to not only help you take the next step with your jiu-jitsu, but also help you level up in life as well. And the fourth and final reason that you should compete in a jiu-jitsu tournament this year is for the memories. The first thing that comes to mind whenever I'm going over all the medals I've won over the years or videos of old matches from years ago is the memory of going on a road trip with my homies, pulling up to the tournament, cleaning house, and then most importantly, getting food afterwards. So if you have the opportunity to compete, take full advantage of that because life's gonna happen. You're gonna have kids, you're gonna have to put in long hours at your job, and this is all gonna take away from the time that you have to compete. So if you have the opportunity and the free time, then go ahead and do it. The memories that you make competing are gonna stick with you for the rest of your life, and they're gonna be a part of shaping you into the person that you become. Anyways guys, that's all we got for today's video. If you liked it, be sure to hit that guy right there. Also consider subscribing to the channel. I post 2 new videos a week where I give you practical jiu-jitsu advice that you guys can use the next time you're on the mats to take your jiu-jitsu to the next level. So be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Remember, whatever you do, stay consistent.